Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Hair and Skin Repair and Care back with another video. Today, we're going to have a three-step process on how to get rid of dry scalp, dandruff, and damaged hair. Let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, like I always tell you guys, before you put anything in your hair, you want to first open your pores. And you open your pores with warm to hot water. And you make sure you don't use tap water. You put a purifier cap over your whatever you you're extracting your water from. You put a purifier over it, and you get natural or purified water, whatever you refer to it as, and you use that to open your pores. You do not, I repeat, do not open your pores with tap water. That is the most disgusting thing you can do. Okay, and that's why a lot of solutions that you guys use, it does not work or have an effect as fast as you want it to, because you're doing it the wrong way. And to do it the right way, you have to open your pores the right way. So the solutions that you guys use can be better absorbed. So it can work at the pace that you want it to, or you see the results that you want to in a timely manner because you're doing it properly. So in these three steps, this is what you're going to need. I put these displays of shampoo and oil and a medicated conditioner because this is what you're going to need to battle these three things that I put forth on this chart right here: dry scalp, dandruff, or damaged hair. This is how you rid that and keep it away for good. You're going to need you a good shampoo. You're going to need you a good oil, conditioning oil for scalp, and you're going to need some sulfur 8. Now, in particular, the sulfur 8s, the medicated scalp conditioner, which is leave-in. They have them from braids too. So, guys, if you have braids and you're always niching at the braid, trying to keep your braid in place, and you don't want to always scratch it or whatnot, use that. Trust me, it's magic. It works magic, and it works all day long, like almost a day and a half, kind of. Because trust me, I know. The I'm gonna get to that later. But look, this is what you guys want. You want a good shampoo, a good oil, and you want to sum everything up with the sulfur 8. Now, whenever you guys choose to, you know, put these things in your hair, make sure before the day is up, you guys apply the sulfur 8 to your hair, and make sure you open your pores first. If you want to, shampoo your hair in the morning or at night, or if you want to, however, make sure you clean your hair before you use sulfur, okay? Because you don't want to clog your hair up, and you don't want to use things backwards to have a reverse effect. Trust me, people do it all the time. This is why they don't get the like I said earlier, the progression that they want in a timely manner, because they're not doing it right. So, like I said or stated, you want to open your pores first before you put any of this stuff in your hair. You're gonna leave it, right? You don't wash it out, unless the shampoo, of course. But other than that, the coconut oil or the sulfurs, you leave in and let it medicate itself and repair your damaged hair. So let's say if you're going through some type of scalp worm or something, scalp ringworm or whatever, only you know what you're going through, or some type of breakout, right? The sulfur 8 is medicated. Let's underline the word medicated. Medicated means it's gonna give its aromatherapy to your scalp. So it's gonna heal the scalp because it's medicated and is designated to heal rather than treat. You don't want nothing that's gonna treat nothing, because that's just putting a band-aid on the scar. What you want to do is get something that's gonna medicate your condition and heal it, right? So this is what you guys want to do wholeheartedly, especially if you have braids, because I've seen a lot of people that break out with braids and have all these bumps, or like in between their cornrow braids or whatever they have, like it's dry. And I see flakes of the dryness, when they how they You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think. When they scratch their head and they scratch it in a particular way and you see the flakes. I see it all the time when people do that. And it's like, ay, ay, ay. If only people took the time out to do it the proper way, they'll see results. You got people have time to move around and make all this money and do this, that, and the fourth. But when it comes to your skin or your hair, or your health, that almost takes either a sideline for people. People don't either have enough time, or the people that's trying to do it are doing it incorrectly and not seeing the progress that they want and then give up. So you don't want that, right? You don't want that at all. So what you guys need to do is follow my steps. Trust me, believe me when I tell you guys this. This will work. Please listen to me. And in about 2 weeks' time, anything that you use takes about 2 to 2.5 weeks for you to see any type of progression. For some, it might be earlier, be depending on your genes or how whatever your nationality is, right? So depending on whatever that is how long that's going to take. Regardless, it's going to take 2 or more weeks for anything to work, and for the special ones, it's not going to take that long to see any type of results. That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, you know, I would definitely, the first two, the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration and the Palmer's Coconut Oil Hair and Scalp Oil. That's just my personal reference. You guys can use whatever you want as far as the shampoo and the conditioning oil. But as far as damaged hair is concerned, and you guys trying to fix it and prevent having these three things that I mentioned, the sulfur 8 is gonna knock everything out of the park. The shampoo and the oil is just an help as a helping hand to what the sulfur 8 medication is gonna do for you. It's gonna make your hair look better. It's gonna stand out. It's gonna be shiny. It's gonna be like like in color type of thing. It's hard for me to describe it or what I mean by that. But if you guys trust me enough to do as I'm telling you to, please open your pores before using this. Don't just go on about your day and just, put it in your hair. And you want to get used to it. You want to get used to this strategy so it'll be second nature to you. Okay, open my pores. Let's, get a warm towel, put it over your head for about 30 to 45 seconds. That's nothing throughout your day. Once that apply, wait a little bit. Your pores should be, racking open through them little seconds, and then apply your solution. That's it. That's all you need to do, and then you're fine, and you can go on about your day. Just that alone, and help the cause of whatever you're trying to fix in your hair. It'll fix it, despite whatever it is. The sulfur 8 will fix it. So, and the blue cap is just a light version of of the sulfur 8 medicated, because it does have a strong smell. So if you want a lighter version and you want the same effect, get the blue cap. It's just a lighter version. So well, lighter scented version of the regular one. So if you guys are into that, definitely get that too, or you can get them all. It'll help you. That's all I'm saying, to rid whatever you're trying to rid in your hair and grow it out nice, natural, and thick without having to always, worry about what I'm going to use or what should I use. Or I'm telling you to follow these techniques and use these three processes that I display for you guys, and you'll be fine. So, with that being said, I'm gonna stop ranting now. I'm gonna go ahead and make another video in a minute, and I'll have it on here later today or tonight or somewhere in between. So, with that being said, this is Hair and Skin Repair and Care out. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.